another edition of our home buying series. Today we have Casey Bethel, the sales broker here at Midlands Real Estate, joining us. She's going to talk to us about the contract and negotiation portion of it. In the recent weeks, we've been focused on the home buying process. We've talked about the importance of finding a qualified realtor to help you, getting the loan process started, and what to consider before looking at houses. So today we're going to focus on what to do after you've found that right house for you. With that, Casey, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
So getting right into it, once you've found the right house, what are the next steps?
Well, once a buyer finds a house that they're excited about, then you make an offer. And that sounds easy, but there's lots of things to consider. You would sit down, that's why you want to have a real estate agent that can sit down with you and go over the terms of the contract, decide what offer you want to make to a seller for the home.
Okay. With that offer, one of the biggest things is going to be price.
Right.
How do you determine that?
We're going to look at what homes have sold in the area or the surrounding areas in the last 3 to 6 months, so we can determine what's a fair price for the house. Now, it's not only just the area. You're going to look at homes that are similar, same square footage, maybe the same style. Those types of things factor into it also.
Okay. What are some other terms of that contract?
You're going to look at what's going on in the market right now. The last 6 to 9 months, there's been a lot of competition for homes. And so a home could easily have 3 or 4 more offers at any one time. It's kind of become a bidding war situation for people. So that factors in. So you're going to look at price. You're going to look at does a buyer need help with closing cost, and going to ask the seller to help pay for that. When do they want to close? When do they want to be in the home? Do they want to have a home inspection or a home warranty? So all of those things we're going to sit down and walk through with a buyer so that we can put together an offer that they're content with, and hopefully we can get a seller to say yes to.
Okay. So once you've drafted that up with the buyer and you send it over to the selling party, how does that work from there?
The seller will sit down with their agent, they'll review the contract, and they'll make a decision on what terms they like, what terms they don't like, whether they want to accept the offer or not. There's 3 possible responses to an offer. It could be that the seller says, yep, let's go, we accept this offer as written, which is the ideal response.
Yeah.
Or they can counter, that's the second response. They can counter, and what that means is they may say, you can buy this home, but we want the price to be this amount. But they can counter on any point. It could be price, closing costs, date of closing, any aspect of the contract they could counter on. And if that happens, it comes back to the buyer, and the buyer gets to have those same 3 options to respond to. The other response is a rejection. They're rejecting the offer. And again, that can come from a multitude of situations. Maybe you are a part of that bidding war and another offer was better for the seller.
Yeah.
Or it could be that the seller just didn't like the offer, decided to not accept it. So there's lots of different responses. Thing I always tell my clients are, when you're in a negotiation process, you'll hear the term time is of the essence. Really important. You want to be available because it could be a matter of who responds first in order to get home, especially in a bidding war process.
That makes sense. Well, Casey, thank you for joining us today and filling us in on all that.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for tuning in. If you or anybody you know is looking to buy or sell, or if you have additional questions, feel free to contact one of our agents here at Midlands Real Estate. We'll see you next time.